Good morning. Today is day 24. Friends, and frenemies. I got a new calendar today at the greenhouse when I went for brunch. And I go to this community outreach meal. Now, I gave a copy of the July to the Salvation Army Food Bank so they'd be aware of what the ODSP clients and the OW clients, and just some nice little, $2 outside games, cornrows. Sometimes they go to the movies. It's very much like Union Place in Owen Sound. And I also got the most recent, a little bit bigger print, Where to Find Help Engravers. This one was printed in February 23. And, of course, the campaign. There's magnets and stickers that you can get for the 988. Now, this particular calendar is quite lovely. It's all art pieces for each page, and so they're kind of just a nice thing. And I got another copy of the Ghost. That's the Guelph Owen Sound Transportation. Somebody asked if I was getting nervous doing these situation videos, audio videos, and I said to myself, yes, it does take a lot because I don't put anything specific together. Today, as a member of Spiritual Council, I asked a question: can I cooperate with Alcoholics Anonymous? As an ordained Spiritual Council, I offer wise counsel and share wisdom and knowledge. And that's my question for today. And of course, I am looking through the clergy book, which would be any denominational spiritual council. Of course, I couldn't leave my wife. I was married to my husband, so I didn't have a wife. So the next thing that I came across to answer my question as a public outreach for 12-step programs, my ultimate goal is to not put my own sobriety at risk. Yes, I like red wine, and I can have half a glass of beer with dinner, but, that's pretty much it. And the second one is to help reach the families and friends who struggle with someone close who drinks too much alcohol. Even if you personally drink also, and even if the alcoholic does not quit drinking, does not consider themselves an alcoholic, and doesn't think they drink too much. In other words, in the alcoholic's mind, there is no problem. Now, in AA, sobriety is the primary goal. And in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, the primary goal is to help the alcoholic who has chosen to ask for help to stay sober one day at a time. This is how we help. So that's what the difference is in the ultimate or primary goal between Al-Anon and AA. And, of course, there's the general service. Another thing that I said I was going to look into was sponsorship. So I thought, okay, study of Chapter 7 in the Big Book, Working with Others. And I did bookmark that. We'll come across it, I guess. And some other little service and sponsorships. Treatment, corrections, mental health, and addictions is what the CMHA put out together. This is what they offer. This is through CMHA, these yellow and green pages that you can find anywhere. That's considered mental health and addictions, and then their over-governing body is CAMH, Canadian Addictions and Mentals. CAMH and CMHA. They kind of like work in tandem. Just to get into something interesting, I got this book last summer, and this is specific balsamic vinegar and olive oil. And I just really appreciated that this book is signed by the author. And it's her second book. She did her first book with her sister, and it was copyrighted in 2014, and this is the first edition. And it's just, interesting. There's a whole section on how to create your own infused olive oils, and then recipes to use that in. And then there's another page on balsamic vinegars. So it's kind of the same thing as the Daily Reader. You look up in the back of the book. For example, lemongrass mint is the one you made up in balsamic vinegar, and there's all the recipes pages that you can use. So Scillian lemon, strawberry, these are all infused or fused balsamic vinegar or olive oil, rose biscuit. And it just, the Daily Reader is the same way. You can make up your wild mushroom and sage olive oil And then look at all the different recipes that you can use it in. So if you have a whole liter of wild mushroom and sage olive oil, looks so 3 lines, I don't know, that looks like about 25 different recipes. Wild raspberry, Tuscan herb, tarragon. It depends on whether you want the sweet with the fruit or the savory with the herbs. And certainly her book, I would recommend it, because sometimes we do have to make it just that simple. We have it in the cupboard, and then we know what it is. We've labeled it. It's healthy. Balsamic vinegar, olive oil. Love them. Everybody loves spices. Everybody loves oils. Healthy oils, anyway. Okay, so that's sponsorship. And attracting. What is attracting? So we promote public outreach by attraction rather than promotion. So in the attracting tradition 11, our public relations policy is based on attraction rather than promotion. We need to maintain personal anonymity at the level of press, radio, film, and TV. We need guard with special care the anonymity of all AA members. And just to reiterate, because our primary goal in AA is to help the alcoholics stay sober one day at a time, so protecting their anonymity. But as an Alanon, public health outreach and mental health and public health. Do not put your own sobriety at risk ever. The ultimate goal with your boundaries and consequences is to keep yourself sane. And secondly, help reach out to the families and friends who struggle with someone close who drinks too much alcohol. Now that could be anything. You have a sister who has cancer and her husband's an alcoholic and he does not take care of her. How are you going to cope with her death? You're going to blame the alcoholic for his inadequacy. Well, he doesn't see it as inadequacy. His wife died of cancer, and then he has a even bigger reason to go on and drink and make excuses for, his lost driver's license. Oh, my wife died. His driver's license back. Oh, I'm back on the road. Oh, I'm such a friendly guy. But always he's niggling. He's going to the beer store. He's going to the liquor store. He's going to the coffee shop. And that pain is just sitting right there in his psyche.